Good afternoon, viewers. You are with me, Nabila. In the latest news, today we will discuss an increasingly disturbing issue, namely the case of bullying in schools. This case not only affects the victim physically, but also mentally. For more information, we will connect with Intan, a reporter in the field. Intan, what can you report?
Thank you, Nabila. I'm at school where this bullying incident occurred. This case is quite concerning because it involves verbal, physical intimidation, and even through social media. With me, here is Farras, the victim of this incident. Farras, what really happened?
Okay, so at first I thought that they were joking, but over time the taunts become more frequent and they tease me in front of my friends. And there's one time that they pushed me down on the field and everyone saw it, and I also got mean message on social media and it really made me feel alone.
That must have been really hard for you, Farras. How did you deal with this situation? Did you get help?
Yeah, so I told my teacher, but they only gave me a warning, and after that they got even angrier. I just scared that they got angrier and called me a snitch, and I was also afraid to tell my parents because I worried they will be disappointed or even more worried.
So you feel like no one can really help you?
Yeah, I felt like no one understand what I really feel, and I started to be afraid to come to school, and even other friends also distance me, and they didn't want to get dragged into this problem.
Thank you for your courage in sharing your story, Farras. And now, I'm also with Khoiron, a psychologist, to provide a deeper explanation about the impact of bullying. Khoiron, how do you see a case like this?
Thank you, Intan. The case experienced by Farras is very common, and unfortunately, many victims feel alone like her. Bullying has serious impacts such as low self-confidence, stress, anxiety, and even depression. This is a problem that requires attention from all parties, including the school, family, and the surrounding environment.
In your opinion, what is the first step a victim should take if they experience bullying?
The first step is to report it. Victims need to know that they are not alone and that there are people who care. If the school does not respond well, parents must be involved to pressure the school to take stronger action. In addition, victims also need emotional support, for example, through counseling.
What about the perpetrators? Do they only need to be punished, or are there other steps?
Punishment is important, but coping must also be carried out. Perpetrators are often not aware of the impact of their action. They need to learn empathy, perhaps through a meditation program with victims or activities that teach the importance of respecting others.
That's a very good view, Khoiron. Before we end, what is your message to the community so that cases like this can be prevented?
My message is simple. Don't be silent. If you see someone being bullied, report it. Silence means supporting the perpetrator. We must also teach the values of empathy and respect for differences from an early age, both at home and at school.
Thank you, Intan, Farras, and Khoiron for this interview. This case is a reminder to all of us that bullying is a serious problem that requires cooperation for all parties. Let us together create a safe and supportive environment. I am Nabila. Take my leave. See you in the next video.